What's up everybody, David Rodriguez here. In today's video we're going to be going over the joint warm-up. Actually, it's going to be the first part in a multi-video series for the warm-up that I just released on my Instagram, YouTube. I'm going to put the link to that warm-up into the description, and so the first part of the warm-up we're going to be going over is going to be the ankles, right? So we're gonna have to do this weird kind of POV style video, but hope y'all like it. And so again, right, so ankles, clearly very important. They are the things that we jump, land, twist, do everything on. So we have to have healthy ankles to make sure that we are kind of performing in some tip-top shape. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the actual meat and potatoes of what I want to talk about. So, with all of these exercises that I'm about to go over, I like to take a slice of mat, right? About this distance. It doesn't have to be crazy long. You'll go forwards and backwards for each one. Okay? So the first one that we start off with, mostly everybody that I know does some sort of variation of this, but you're just going to be right here, up on the balls of your feet, alright? And so what we want to avoid is we don't really want to be tilting forward too much. We don't really want to be tilting backwards too much, right? We just want to make sure that everything is kind of on the center. Everything's in a straight line. All of our joints are stacked up on top of each other. Boom, just like that, right? Walking forwards, walking backwards during this whole strip of mat. Now, the second thing that I like to do is what I call ankle inversion, right? So, from your normal standing position, you're going to turn your feet towards the inside, towards the midline of your body. Now, if you're not very mobile in your hips or you have very tight hips, you're going to feel a large stretch right here on your glutes all the way down, probably a little bit down into your hamstrings, and especially when it wraps around here on these outside parts of your ankles. Okay, you're going to definitely feel these tendons put on a stretch too. Now, if this is as much as you can do, that's fine, right? No big deal, okay? And we'll just walk you. I like to go toe ball heel for all of these. Toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel, so on and so forth. And then walk backwards. Toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel. And so things that we want to avoid when we're doing ankle inversion, all right? So if you're here, again, just try and stand up nice and tall. We're not here, we're not trying to do the pee-pee dance, all right? You're not 5 years old, you don't need to pee yourself, okay? Keep your toes as much as you can pointed towards the inside of your body, all right? Same thing, we don't want to be pitching our hips forward, and we don't want to be pitching our hips behind us and trying to balance. Everything should stay up and down. Now, if that is too easy for you, right? So your ankles are like fairly mobile, you got some strength already built up, then this is what I like to do to challenge you just a little bit extra. So you're going to take this outside edge of your foot, right? On this outside edge. You're actually going to roll your ankles on top of yourself. So your body weight is going to be supported by the edges of your feet. Same thing, like go toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel. Now, we go backwards, right? Toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel. Okay? And so, the reason that we do this is because of the way that we twist. So, regardless if you twist left or twist right, we all are coming down at some kind of angle, right? And if we kind of smack our feet like this, that definitely doesn't feel good. And if we land like this, it's kind of a recipe for a little bit of injury, right? But if we can build some resiliency, if we can build some mobility, where we've already established that we can handle, our ankles can handle the weight of our body over the top of ourselves, then the injury isn't going to be as bad as if we had never prepped for this at all. Okay, so again, and if not, if you can't do that, just work your way up. Just slowly roll on the outside. You can even take a step, roll out. Step, roll out. Just like that, alright? Cool, on to the third variation. So my third and final variation that I like to do is I believe it's called ankle eversion. So from the midline, right, we're going to turn our toes to the outside now. And again, if you are kind of tight in your hips, you're not very mobile in your hips, you're definitely going to feel a stretch here in your groin, and you're probably going to feel it right here in your knees. Even I can kind of feel it on the right here on this inside medial part of my knees. I feel this stretch, right? And I even feel this here, right here where my ACL is. Kind of feel like a nice stretch. Okay. Idea is the same though. Make sure that we're not squatting, right? We're not plieing. Okay. You're trying to keep everything as nice and tight as we can. You shouldn't have to force anything. If you have to stay here for a little bit, that's fine. But if over time, slowly try to work your way up, boom, to where you're standing up nice and tall with your legs, not necessarily completely locked out, but straight legs, right? So when we take our steps for this, we'll go same thing, toe, ball, heel, and you see how my knee is bent, and now I just slowly work it, boom, straight leg. Same thing, other foot, takes a step, slight bend to it, slowly straighten it out. Boom, just like that, right? And you do the same thing forwards, and the same thing when you go backwards. So if we go backwards, we take a step behind us, slowly straighten it out, boom, straight legs, good. Walk backwards, and boom, straight leg right here, okay? Cool, so, so this is the joint workout. Hopefully I will see y'all next week where I will be going over the knee portion of this warm-up. And so follow, please, on Instagram, stopped.tricking. And make sure that you look in the description, like I said earlier at the very intro of this video, that I have released. So if you want to get ahead of the videos, you can download this link. It's completely free. Just have to click on it, and I have it written out completely. I'm sorry if my grammar isn't great, but hope you'll enjoy. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see y'all in the next video.